Hi everybody, my name is Shannon and you're watching another yarn. Thank you for joining me on this wonderful tour of knitting and crocheting and creating and playing with yarn and crafting and just enjoying the whole fiber community. Today I'd like to go ahead and I'd like to discuss a book that I picked up at Joann's. If you're noticing a theme on my channel, I should probably not be left alone in Joann's. I keep finding so many great and wonderful things. So this is a book that I just picked up. Look at that. Amigurumi. And mini Amigurumi. I always put an N in there. I think I said Amigurumi. Yeah. Mini Amigurumi Animals. There are 26 tiny creatures in this book. Oh my goodness. I am so excited. Look at that. Look at that. Look how tiny they are. So this particular book, 26 animals, there's got to be something in there that you enjoy. I mean, look at all those. Look at all those animals. Aren't those the cutest things ever? This book was $11.95 at Joann's. I got it for an additional 20% off because they had it on sale. I'm all about that. I'm going to craft anyway, but I'm going to enjoy it. You can also get it on Amazon or any book dealers or things along that line that you are interested in. This is a 50 search press book. I am really impressed with their books and their products lately. They've come up with some really nice amigurumi patterns, sweater patterns, all sorts of other things. I've got a lot of books by them. This one is, again, 26 patterns, $11.95. If you've looked at amigurumi books and different types of pattern books, either at Joann's or on Amazon or wherever you shop for books, you'll know a lot of your pattern books are in the $20 range, $23, $25, $27. For this one to have 26 patterns, they're absolutely adorable for $11.95 at Joann's. 12 something I think is on Amazon. You can always get different prices, you know, check back, Amazon changes, is fantastic. This is, the author of this book is Sarah Abadio, and 26 Tiny Creatures to Crochet. The thing I like about this, these patterns are quick patterns. These adorable little creatures, you can see they're tiny. Look how small they are. They recommend using a fingering weight yarn, yay, scrap yarn, and a size C 2.25 or 2.5 millimeter crochet hook. So very tiny patterns, very tiny yarns, very tiny hooks. It's going to make a critter about that tall. So really, really tiny things, but you know you can use any yarn. Use a bulky yarn, make it bigger, use a worsted weight, use what's comfortable in your hands. Sometimes making such really tiny pieces with a small crochet hook for crocheting is difficult for people. Yeah, a little mini item this big would be cute, but if that hurts your hands, use sport, use worsted, use DK, use a bulky, use that blanket yarn if you like the blanket yarn. I mean, it'll be bigger, it'll be soft, it'll be cuddly. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to fit a certain size. That is what's so fun about making these things. So it's got all sorts of information. One of the things I wanted to point out with some of this isn't the only book I own, but some of these 50 press books, the crochet is the UK terms, not the United States terms. What that means, if you're not paying attention and you start to work this project, you're double crocheting in the round. For us, for the United States, crochet terms, a double crochet is where you wrap your yarn around the hook once, put it into your work, pull up a loop, wrap your yarn around your hook, and you have 3 loops on the hook, wrap your yarn around the hook, pull it through 2 loops, wrap your yarn again, and pull it through 2 more. That's what the United States terms calls a double crochet. Now the UK term, it's you have your hook, you put it into your work, you wrap it around, pull a loop up, so you have 2 loops on the hook, you wrap it around and pull it through. So in the United States version, it's what we call a single crochet. So keep that in mind when you're working on this, because you'll figure it out pretty quickly when you're looking at the pictures and you notice all the animals are made with single crochet, and the book keeps telling you to double crochet. The way that I've always looked at it is whatever the stitch is in the UK terms, you're doing one less. So if they're saying a triple or treble, however you pronounce it, you're going to do a double. If they say double, triple, which is not in this one, you're going to do a triple. So it's always one step down. So that's a nice, easy way to look at it. But if you're not used to it, that can confuse you and make things a little bit more difficult, but you'll get the hang of it. It's not hard, I promise. Look at that. You've got the little polar bear along with the bag, the zippered pouch that you can put things in. What I also like about this book is you've got the main pattern. They're having you follow one main head pattern, one main body pattern for a lot of things. And then you're adding different ears, different arms, different little bits. But the pattern itself, can't show it to you because it's not my pattern. The head is 13 rounds. That's it. That includes the start, the increases, the decreases, 13 rounds. That tells you it's fast. It's very fast. And the largest round is only 30 stitches. So that right there is going to tell you it's really, really quick. And the same with the body. The body only has 9 rounds. 9 rounds. These are tiny if you make it with the fingering weight yarn. And the body only goes up to like 18 stitches. So there's really, really tiny little things if you're doing fingering weight. And it's still going to be small even if you use the other things. So it's just going to be like a sip of yarn, just a tiny, tiny bit of yarn. These will be fantastic to have around to give away as gifts that are just different things. It's just a cute little miniature, even if you're making a bigger yarn, miniature projects. Here on the bunny, they do show that. Let me see if I can get, okay. They show that with the different yarns, right? That's the same pattern. And you've got the big funny furry, not funny, but the big fuzzy furry. And that's that big bunny in the center. And then the smaller yarns there, and you can see that difference. So you can really have fun with that. What I want, oh, and I love that, right? Turn it, put it on those little wooden rings and turn it into the little teething toy. What I want to do, and I'm going to need your help, is I want to make every single one of these. Every one. We can do one a week. Who's with me? Do you want to join me? Grab a copy of the book. I'll link the Amazon version down below. You get it wherever you can get it. If you can get it on sale at Joann's, or Michael's doesn't generally put books on sales, but if you can find it at Michael's or wherever you can find it, get yourself a copy. Inexpensive, like I said, $11.95 for me personally with 20% off discount at Joann's. Get it wherever you can get it, and let's make these. So what should we call it? Fun Size Friday, since they're so tiny. Should we, Mini Mondays? Let's see, not jungle. Come up with some names. Help me to come up with a fun name, and I'll go ahead and we'll start going through the book one at a time. There's 26. That's 6 months of cute little tiny projects. Oh wait, we can get the whole jungle done by Christmas. We can do it by Christmas. We can do it. Oh, that's exciting. Did you see the moose? Did you see that? And there's a squirrel and a hedgehog. Who doesn't love a hedgehog? I mean, there are 26 fun little animals. There's a lion. Hello, Leo the lion, right? There's a lion and a monkey and a koala bear and an elephant and bunny rabbits and a giraffe. And there are so many fun patterns in here. Let's do it. Comment down below. Tell me what ideas that you have for a name, some cute little catchy name that we can have for this. And we'll come up with a hashtag and we can all do these together. There's 26, this big. We can do it. It's easy. They're all single crochet. We can single crochet. That's easy. We've got this. Yeah, this sounds fun. Let's go ahead and do that. So help me come up with a name, and that'll determine what day. And this will be a weekly project that we can do together. I like that. Thanks for helping me, guys. I appreciate it. Let's have fun. Talk to you guys later. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye. Like, share, subscribe, YouTube things. Do all the things. Bye, everybody.